We came up with an order here, and there's no use going through. We didn't do coin flips because we needed too many coins for 3 people. So, but we have Tom Brown. He is the Green Party candidate, and I believe has to be a write-in candidate. Is that correct, Tom, on the ballot? Okay.
That's correct.
We have the Republican candidate, Juan Manigault, and we have the Democratic candidate, Mayor Steve Luecke. And we drew A, B, and C in the first opening statement, which can be up to 3 minutes. Remember, in any case, you don't have to necessarily use all of your time. We'll go to A, who is Tom Brown. Tom?
Well, how many people here have actually heard of the Green Party? Okay. Well, I guess my introduction doesn't have to be that long then. I can be brief. The Green Party is a values-based party. There are 4 fundamental values, which are grassroots democracy, environmental wisdom, social justice, and nonviolence. The first arguable Green Party was the Values Party in New Zealand in the mid-70s. But since then, the Green Party has spread around the world. It's an international phenomenon. There are Green parties on every continent, and Greens sit in national parliaments and local councils all over the globe. The Central Valley Greens have not stood a candidate for local office since 1995, when Pete Myers ran for common council from the 1st district, Steve's old district. Pete got close enough, he got close to 30% of the vote, so that wasn't enough to win, obviously. But that's enough to demonstrate a desire among the citizens and the voters in the 1st district to hear more about and perhaps even support green values and ideas. This year, 4 Greens are running for office. 3 of us are registered write-in candidates. By that I mean if you write in our names on your ballot for the seats that we're actually seeking, your vote will count as if we were on the ballot. I'll list the candidates real quickly. Dave Volrath, at-large, Mishawaka Common Council. Carl Hardy, at-large, South Bend Common Council. Me, Tom Brown, Mayor of South Bend, which is more or less an at-large seat. And Kathleen Pettijohn. Now, Greens don't have ballot access, so we had to petition to get one of us on the ballot. We chose to get Kathleen on the ballot in the 1st district. The race for mayor is a high-profile campaign. In what other local political contest would I be standing before you today in this auditorium, asking for your help? As a registered write-in Green candidate, the odds of me winning are actually long, but running the race affords me a precious opportunity to say to you, South Bend is your city. South Bend doesn't belong to a rich developer, a big corporation, a wealthy family, a politician, or a party. South Bend belongs to you and me. And when we're gone, it will belong to our children. How can we be good stewards of their inheritance? How can we live today with an eye on tomorrow? That's the question that the Greens will leave you with. Answer for yourselves, and hopefully you'll vote for us.
Thank you very much. Republican Juan Manigault, you get the second again, up to 3 minutes.
I'd like to start by introducing my wife, Kimberly. We've raised 2 sons and a daughter here in South Bend. I want to start by saying I love South Bend and I love our citizens. This is my adopted home, and South Bend is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. I arrived in 1970 at the end of Lloyd Allen's 2nd term as mayor to attend the University of Notre Dame. I graduated in 1974 and remember a city with a vibrant downtown, good-paying jobs, a city overcoming the adversity of Studebaker closing, and strong, effective business leadership. Today, our city faces many crises. The projected population of our city hovers around 97,000, according to the 2005 American Community Survey of the U.S. Census Bureau. Private investment has not kept pace with all of the public projects across the city. And major South Bend companies have moved to Mishawaka, reducing the tax base of our city. Numerous projects have been announced and never materialized, including 2 Baker and Daniels buildings, one on the site of the Game Day Condominium Hotel that hasn't materialized either, and the other on the site of the old Hardee's downtown. Crime has increased, particularly in robberies, theft, and burglary across the city from 2005 to 2006. Good-paying jobs over $15 per hour are hard to find, and South Bend, as are the 30 new police officers that supposedly have come on duty over the past 12 months. Rising property taxes and a 50% graduation rate in our South Bend schools all portray a city in crisis. These are the facts, and this is the truth. Now, I've accomplished much during my 19+ years as President and CEO of Workforce Development. In each of these 19 years, the agency received clean audits, addressed issues that arose, and received a clean bill of health from the state and federal agencies with responsibility for oversight. I've been responsible for over $110 million, and all funds have been fully accounted for to the penny. I am the only candidate who has presented a detailed plan to restore South Bend as the economic driver of Michiana to a position of prominence. The Manigault plan identifies 53 results that I expect to achieve in my first term as mayor. These results cover economic growth, public safety and crime, governmental accountability, housing and neighborhoods, basic services, and education. This election is about leadership. As mayor, I will work with our business leadership to establish a strong pro-business environment, an environment that recognizes the importance of private investment and a growing tax base. I have the energy, the expertise, the skills, and the ideas to lead South Bend over the next 4 years. My ideas have resonated with the citizens of our city. The issues I've identified are the issues of people living across South Bend. These are the topics that our citizens have discussed with me. Since December, I've talked to over 8,000 people, an average of 20 people a day.
Now that would be your time on the opening statement. And I hope you know where the timers are with the cards. Sometimes with the lights, it's hard to see that because we are there recording this for television.
Only had one more sentence.
You can have one more sentence.
Okay. Our city is ready for change, and I'm ready to lead our city as your mayor. Thank you.
Once again, gentlemen, the timers are sort of right in the middle of the front row. What I realize, as I have found out, because of the lights coming at us, it's a little hard to see. So don't let me be rude if I have to cut you off. All right, Steve Luecke, 3 minutes for your opening statement.
Thank you. Good evening. It's great to be with you tonight. As I look out at this group of people, I'm reminded what a great city South Bend is. Great neighborhoods, great businesses, great investment, great people. South Bend is alive with energy and creativity. 35 years ago, my wife Peg and I moved here for what we thought would be a couple of years. We chose to make South Bend our home and raised our 4 children here. When I think about the energy and creativity and the new investments going on in South Bend right now, I know that there is no tombstone here. Yes, we do have our challenges, but together we have the resources and the determination to resolve those issues. Working with city plan, and Juan, you're not the only candidate with a plan, except mine's a community plan. I didn't have to name it after myself. Working with city plan, we will build on 10 years of progress to bring success to every corner of the city of South Bend. I'm proud to have served as your mayor for 11 years. I'm proud of my record and expect to continue the great things that are going on. So we take a quick tour around the city of South Bend. On the south side, extraordinary new retail development at the old Scottsdale Mall site and at a former dump site, which we've reclaimed to put back to productive use. Moving up into the Studebaker corridor, we're clearing dinosaur buildings to bring new investment and new jobs to an area that desperately needs them. As we come up to Blackthorn, $500 million of investment in that area has brought thousands of good-paying new jobs to this community and kept thousands of good-paying jobs here. Again, circling around to the northeast side at Eddy Street Commons, a $200 million mixed-use development that will set the standard for new development, not just in South Bend, but all across the region. Developers are interested to see what's happening in South Bend and looking for additional opportunities. Downtown, 10 years ago, when you think about downtown, the center of downtown was a bus lot, bus transfer station. Today at that location, we have the Layton Center with Class A office space, retail shops on Michigan Street, the HealthWorks Kids Museum, and Memorial Health and Lifestyle Center. The downtown is alive and well with new expanding businesses, including Crow Chiswick, Environmental Health Labs. Baker & Daniels is renovating the top 5 floors of the Key Bank building and the restoration of that building. We've set the stage for explosive new growth and development over the next 4 years, and I'm proud to have set that foundation and look forward to leading that development as we move forward. Thank you.